a great listener. But why? What's the need of being a good listener? Well, that's just because you need to hear out what other people are talking about when they're in front of you. Be responsive, not reactive. That just means you always don't need to shout out or quarrel about your views or your aspects that you have which are differing from the person in front of you. When we go out in some social cultures, or maybe when we go outside in some family traditions or any social engaging, we meet a lot of people and we talk about a various range of topics, and while we're communicating with those people, there might arise some topics which we don't like to talk about, or in which the views of that person, some other person, and your views will differ completely. But that does not mean you need to interrupt that person immediately and you will just start shouting about your views. But try to be a good listener, because the person may know something more than you know. When you are talking and not listening to the person who is in front of you, that means you are just not listening to that person. You are just not caring about that person anymore. So just respect other views and hear out them. It may or may not match your vibes. It may or may not match your views. But what they're talking about, there must be some point. And if we be a good listener, that makes our relationships, our friendships, and with all our family members and friends better. If we just listen to them, we can be a great communication between us. So just try to listen what others are talking about rather than telling your own points and interrupting in between, or just don't do like that. Like when someone other is talking, don't scroll your phone or just don't talk with any other, because they're talking to you. They're sharing their views and opinions with you personally. So don't you need to ignore them, but just listen to them. Then you can see what to do. That's it.